Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now it's Jackson. Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On third down, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
He's got his tight end. That's fire move. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off he goes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To the left side, caught by Brown. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Jackson looking to throw. He's in. Has a touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's first and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson up top again. Intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Miami.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. 2nd and a yard. Moss in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. One off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Looking out of the gun, it's Lawrence. It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Now, faking the give. This one caught at the 4. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lawrence. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Sanders here for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
3 points are huge. Make that kid. Make that kid.
Coach, really job.
Right through the middle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Lawrence. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Left side, he's got the Joku. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Lawrence. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
No, run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. He'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 11. Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be taken down at the 20.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, pulled from it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. He'll drop the throw. finishing touches on. It's 1st and goal. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart the 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
And it's going to be intercepted. A big hole. Inside the 20. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the 49ers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out with Jones. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They're trying to get him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set to the air once more on second down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one to the 43-yard line. Back to throw. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On a throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up. They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones.
He goes on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Now he takes off, and he slides and covers up at the end of one. Decent yardage along the way. There's 2nd and 3 to go. Good give to McCaffrey on the option, and he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Waste of time.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, Lawrence. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle they go. Austin. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start on the ground with Barber. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Lamb in motion left. They'll throw with May. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
From the shotgun, it's May. That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air, May. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 1st and goal from the 3. Barber. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. One more time with Barber. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's May. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Julio Jones, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. May. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Throwing here is May. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Here's May. Left side to Lamb. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They'll look to throw again. Jones has it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb, 30 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Elam on here for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Touchdown Dolphins. David Njoku. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Here we go.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now Lawrence. A slant to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lawrence to throw. Quick slant completes into Njoku. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Lawrence will throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And to throw again is Lawrence. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll throw with May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. To the air, May. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The rookie quarterback making plays out of the pocket, and he picks up a new set of downs for his guys. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw, it's May. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Julio Jones from 19 yards away. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Elam now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Austin. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. Caught by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. On play action, May. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. Lawrence. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Austin trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They go play action with Lawrence. Austin's got it left side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Now May on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now he's going to bring up 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence. Completes to Njoku. And he's going to have a 1st down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though.
Lawrence.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This from 55 yards out. And off the crossbar, and it caroms in. It bounces over, it's good, and the ball game has come to a close in the craziest of ways.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Go. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And his first look is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? that drive continues.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
To the air, Allen. Left side to Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action now. Lawrence, he'll buy some time right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Right back to Njoku. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Lawrence going to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Look at the big fella go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Allen. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Throwing now is Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. A final shot before half for Allen. To the sideline and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Lawrence. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there. A big one.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Allen to throw once more. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Allen going to throw.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Lawrence. Quick slant completes into Njoku.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Agreed. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. Quickly to the air is Wilson. Dancing to his left. Pass complete. Jones on the comebacker. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's Wilson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And this is Cook with a grab. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 14. Wilson will throw again. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Austin. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Wilson. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Lawrence. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's Lawrence. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Please, we need it. Make that kick.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Lawrence to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now Lawrence. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Austin. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. He's got him in. Complete.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 84 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Lawrence.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
David Njoku,
55 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. That one out wide and intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, Wilson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Xavier Worthy laying himself out in the end zone. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now Lawrence. A slant to Jones. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Wilson. Completes it to Austin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge. I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here comes 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Lawrence. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Here's Lawrence. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, you're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Dolphins have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. His first pass falls incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made by Austin. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, kill.
McCaffrey on 3rd down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's got it to his running back. And for the Miami touchdown. So the first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Get 3 points on the board.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prager on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he's out the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Play here, take it to him.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Still on the move, coming alive for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, son.
Gives now to the running back. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-6 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
On red.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Christian, he fumbles it, they won't get it back. Oh, they got it back, they can try and salvage something. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This finds Austin. It's picked up by the Vikings going the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Jones once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Vikings got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here's Jones. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They're set up at the 35 now. Darnold now to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Okay, ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now off play action. Towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake out the interception. He's looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Now this is intercepted. That is goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, Jupiter.
And off on second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Lawrence working from the gun. Flush it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him up again. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's where I could, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond it. Looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 31. That's his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. Lawrence in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Back to the sack. Another pass on second down. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Red on red.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Safe right.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Good man, it's Gesicki. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he can make the initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going back, it's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'll take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 3 now. Now Darnold. Isn't holding out there into the drop in. That pushes him back.
They've seen that one-step drop, seen the 3, 5, 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
I believe in you.
They go play action here. He rolls to his right. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. This defense is potentially killing this opening drive.
Setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Trying again, following the sack. His first throw is an interception.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On first and 10, here's Locke. The throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Locke to throw on first and 10. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Locke out of the shotgun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Now he kicks off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 7. They'll run. It's Darren McFadden. The Seahawks are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's second and 6.
Hey, kill!
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Miami. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olson back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Explosive run play, and it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's complete left side to Worthy. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's locked. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Locked to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. This time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Run it! Keep running! Red 23!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't put time on them, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Lock to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Locke. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On first down is Locke. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They'll turn out signal for it, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On second down, Locke. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will get out in front 17-7. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He goes sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They go play action for Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He gets running out on the ball. 1st down, Miami.
Hey, Lion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable in the backfield in the passing.
And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku, touchdown Dolphins. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Dolphins are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 1st and 10. Walk to throw. He keeps it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. To throw is locked. That one complete to Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. first down. Lawrence. Taken in by Gesicki. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Let's go.
Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Red on red.
Make some plays out there, offense.
Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Throwing is Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got it at about the 8. And
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10 now. Good offside and reeled in by Kittle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. Here's Wilson, 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field. I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Lawrence now off the play action. His first interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Well, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 4. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now we give up the middle to Jones. And he doesn't get much here. Just enough to get down inside the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Second down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. So we're through. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
A lot of players are on this one, and it is intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The give here on 2nd. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. 3rd and just 2 to go. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And we got a give to Jones. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry the line. 3rd down. Here's Jones. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
This could be a turning point.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Wow, wide open here. Complete. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with the 1st down. Working inside the red zone. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Touchdown, Miami! Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Play action. It's Wilson. He's dropping deep on this snap. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So second down coming up. Throwing again is Ross. Finding Collins. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, first and 10. They go play action here. Buster's there to haul it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lawrence in the pistol. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. God, man, McCaffrey has it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Ron! Stop, defense!
Right up the gut. Escapes a defender. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he has this all the way down the 20-yard line. Now the Dolphins go to timeout. It's their first. Is that a leader with just 2 to use the rest of the way?
There's unsung heroes. There's big guys that turn on the O-line. Let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 6 yards on the
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
We're at 23. 30 left.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one's caught. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. Now Prater on to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here's Ross. Kittle brings it in. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Let's see what they dial up on the 2nd and very long. Wait, what's this? They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They're trying something here. They fake this spike. spike. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And the fake spike works. They fool the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Kick it!
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Completed here to McCaffrey. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins with a little more work to do to win it here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Wheeled in by Njoku. And they bring him down around the 34.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Right here, one time. 30 left.
Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Lion. Safe right.
Throwing now. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Rip, 23.
They give it to him again. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not.